Welcome. I'm Dr. Abu Farah and in this video I show you how to use pressure racing distillation columns in Aspen Plus to separate acetone and methanol. In a regular distillation columns, the two components cannot be separated easily because they form an azeotrope, meaning at azeotrope boiling point, the vapor and liquid have the same composition. And that's why we use the pressure spring distillation. This method works because the azeotropic point of acetone and methanol change significantly with pressure. Instead of using a solvent or entrainer, we can take advantage of the pressure sensitivity. According to our example, you see that we have two columns, the C1 and C2. In the C1, we separate the methanol, but the pressure is 1 atmosphere. And for C2 columns, we separate acetone from methanol, but the pressure is 10 atmosphere. And then we have a distillate rate from the C2 that it's recycled to the C1 because we have a different composition for acetone and methanol. So for start the simulation, let's move to Aspen Plus. For start the simulation, click on New Simulation. In this section, we select our component. We have acetone, also methanol. Okay, click on Next. In this section, we need to specify the thermodynamic model. Because we have non-ideal system, the acetone and methanol is non-ideal system, so we select NRTL equation. Okay, we select NRTL. So click on Next, click on Run, and then let's move on to simulation. We need to simulate two columns, so let's move on to columns. Okay, we have a rod frac distillation columns, so we use it. Okay, we define the feed stream, distillate stream, and also bottom stream. Double click S1. The temperature is 320. The unit is Kelvin. Okay, the pressure is 1 atmosphere. Okay, the feed flow is 540 kilomole per hour. We use mole fraction. Okay, that's for mole fraction 0.5, and for methanol also is 0.5. Okay, back to a flow sheet. Double click on columns. Okay, the number of stage of C1 is 52. Okay, we have a condenser also a stage, and we also consider reboiler as a stage. Okay, the type of condenser is total because all vapor in the condenser convert to liquid. Okay, it's a total. The distillate rate for the C1 is 458.7 kilomole per hour, and also the reflux ratio is 2.84. Okay, let's move on to stream. The stage of feed stream is 37. Okay, the column pressure is 1 atmosphere. Okay, so we have completed the inserting data of C1. Okay, run the simulation. Okay, check the result. Here we have a pure methanol for the bottom stream of C1 columns. Okay, but you see that here we check the mole fraction of acetone and methanol almost close together, so we need to purify acetone. Okay, we use a pump. Click on pressure change and select the pump because we need to increase the pressure of the S2 or distillate flow rate. Click on reconnect destination and select the pump. Click on materials and select outlet stream of the pump. Double click on pump. Discharge pressure for the pump is 10 atmosphere. Okay, now click on columns and select rod frac again. So right click on S4 and reconnect destination. Okay, so we define the distillate flow. Okay, also on bottom flow for the C2. Now double click on C2 columns. The number of stage for the columns, for these columns, is 62. The condenser type is total. The distillate rate is 1.88.4. The reflux ratio 3.11. Okay, let's move on to stream. The feed stream stage is 41. Okay. For the pressure of the tower is 10 atmosphere. Okay. So we change it to atmosphere. Okay. Now back to flow sheet and run. Okay. Here we check the result. Click on result and check more fraction. We have acetone 0.72. So we need to provide it. Okay. We have a temperature and pressure for the feed stream and also for the distillate flow of the C2. So we need to recycle this stream to the C1. For this, firstly we need to modify the temperature and pressure. So we use exchanger and select the heater or cooler. Okay, right click this stream, reconnect destination. Okay, we connect to the cooler and we change the direction. Okay, we select a stream and define outlet stream. Double click on cooler and here we have temperature 3 to 0. The unit is Kelvin. Also the pressure is 1 atmosphere. Okay. Now we connect the recycle to the C1. Okay, double click on C1. Okay, the feed stage of S7 or recycle stream is 42. Okay, now run simulation. Okay, now check the result. The S checks the result. We see that now we purified the acetone. The mole fraction of acetone is 0.99. Okay, it's okay. And also check the methanol. Click on result. The mole fraction of methanol also almost 1. So we separate acetone and methanol with pressurizing distillation columns. Now we check the composition. Right click on columns. Click on result. Here you can see that the heat duty of the condenser and also reboiler. Okay, let's mount a profile and click on composition. Okay, click on composition and also, for example, select acetone. Okay, this is a mole fraction of acetone compared to the number of stages.